surface level.
Yes.
More than happy. More than happy for people to put random updates in.
Under the hood, that's,
I would honestly just like to know.
But some of the surface level issues were not really built around actually Shin being the shining star of this roster, which
11-6.
isn't what you expect when you look at this.
What map we got?
Start talking about some of the decision making, some of the economical
Oh.
decisions. That's when things,
Okay.
you know, you can get lost in the sauce talking about Carmichael
absolutely,
for quite a while. On the other side, I think BBL,
All
I think it's another one you can characterize as, I mean, you never want to play DRX at any stage of a tournament.
Triple frenzy. So KCORP on defense, BBL on attack. This is where I think their comp might struggle, but they would have picked defense, so we'll see. I like this start from BBL. Dude, I don't think they heard the TP across. I think the Omen's going to get a side shot. Oh my god.
BBL showing what they had in mind here. Only Navera to find any sort of fight back, and it's with the pressure through mid, the aggression.
No. Does Brave get out of here? Brave gets out of here as well with 29 HP.
Down on the B side, they've got control.
That's crazy. Dude, I liked this pistol from BBL. Kind of playing around with the land sound a little bit, TPing across instantly and just straight up just dueling this. In terms of KCORP, they went for, they kind of went for something similar to M80, like pistol.
Nice little set piece as well with Shin over the top, but unfortunate not to find a little bit more than just Suchny.
Gonna need a lot out of that. Doesn't get it.
Okay,
BBL,
we're going to instantly see if Sideshow is going to be angry. Let's see what XMS and Scream buy into this one.
Right up the guts. Take the fight. Hope the flash works out the back of Shin.
I think I saw the armor sheriff.
It wasn't just a single player. So it wasn't just the man on screen Brave here, who still came out perfectly fine.
I think I saw the armor sheriff.
Actually reset midway through that fight and find the second as well, which is very impressive from him.
Yeah, I saw the shield too. I saw the shields too. Uh-oh. At least it's not XMS anymore.
I think
so it's just Scream, so we'll keep an eye on what Scream's buy is going to be in terms of the big buy round for them.
I'm sure any Egg fans out there will have watched his thoughts on Carmichael's performance, but
if you haven't, you should.
You really should. It's quite the series. But as it stands, we wait and see, right? Because there's plenty of potential in this roster. Wasn't really actualized in Brazil. Now would be the chance to show some of the fruits
Scream
of the
saved
labor,
350 on pistol and didn't buy any U2 on purpose. Wait, is that actually true? On a KO though?
Leadership role that he's potentially still in. Navera still safest pair of hands to my mind, but outside of that, I want to see more from them. As it stands though, cautious beginnings. Maybe after that little bit of a shocker.
He bought no flash.
Want to take their time here, BBL.
Okay, we'll ignore it. Do you know what? I'll let Sideshow have that. Sideshow can do the YouTube video for it. I'll let him have that one. I'll leave that one out in the open. I won't comment on it. I'll let Sideshow take the reins on that one. I personally just want to see another YouTube video, so I'm not gonna even comment about it.
Timing's great.
I tell you what though. It might have worked because he gets a gun. And Navera's done this. And they've blocked off early vision. The spike is down though, but in terms of the spamming guns, we only have one that's really good for it.
Can they break that back line though? Do they have anything left with it? Scream! Ooh, put to bed. And head first there. And the defuse beginning.
The gun goes up the top. Like we said, there isn't good things to spam this. And that is just a straight up defuse. Nuzera picks up the gun, kills all three of them. We are all in the wrong. Scream is a genius.
A little bit questionable here of actually, again, the damage is done ahead of this reset into the post plant, but nobody from BBL coming forward here. The fear of what's behind.
I mean, prevents them. I mean, it's completely owned it.
Even actually pressuring that defuse. Carmichael are going to be loving that. They're away with a freebie here. Couple of upgrades, but with that purchase in mind.
What an insane round to win.
Two rifles in the mix here. Brave and Kushner. We'll try and get something done.
Let's check. G power up round now in play. Kushner
always dropped.
A really
this was sick. That's such a good way of dealing with this. Oh my god, this looks good at the moment. That was nice. He did it straight up, hit him, and then oh my.
This could be the new deadly duo between the two of them.
Yeah, this looks good, chat. I'm excited now. I've seen something really good. I'm excited.
Nuzera now tuck himself in. Does have that alarm bot as well.
They brought double guns into this as well.
So actually having a
So he threw the dizzy straight up, so it landed in the same spot, but it also countered them going on top of this, and then he just instant took the duel. And if he dropped off, wait, maybe he did drop off and Scream got it. I didn't fully look at it, but either way, it's really nice play. This was a very nice round.
At the end then. Yep, finding Shin, but beyond that, pumping the brakes.
Hey, small sample size, but already seeing some cohesion here.
This was a this was a great reaction to them taking control over towards here.
Absolutely.
Even just that synergy.
He did drop.
That's the big questions come around composition and the overall ethos here for this.
This was a smart round. I liked it a lot. I think that play there is the best we've seen. I've seen 3 maps of Na'Vi using it. I think that was the best play I've seen so far with it. We're only 3 rounds in.
Those 2 individuals to shine.
Gosh, and a really early operator for Nivera too. That's wonderful for them.
Guard 1 first map. Okay.
Not phased, happy to take a little bit of a challenge early on towards 8. Going to posture up towards Pipes, but the pacing we've seen out of BBL has been now quite tempered. They have slowed down.
Interesting smoke from the attack side. Blocks vision. They take this. So this is like their way. Chat, did anyone see where the recon went? The silver recon?
Obviously, being on that kill zone, it does have to retreat a little.
I'll call this 1 and 2. Maybe it's in a different position. It went to yellow. Interesting.
Do have that anti-plant set up as well, though, so there's no requirement for Nivera.
We got a new recon now. Looks like he's lining up for this one. Yeah, he is lining up for this one. And again, I'm just going to highlight this. I love this recon. It can only get shot from any of these angles, right? So if you're on site or anywhere, basically if you're in this box, you can't shoot it. So it's just like a recon that will fully clear out yellow and just creates good pressure, and it can't get shot from anywhere but yellow. So it's a very nice recon.
30 seconds left.
This one here, so Scream will have an indicator.
Shin's on the way.
They might not expect Scream here.
Rest of the utilities can come in. Scream's patience gets tested.
Oh my!
That might be his virtue. Patience pays, finds one, good damage done, and you've already got XMS on the side. Quick to rotations. Now look at the rest. Shin's coming in as well. This is great from Carmine Core. BBL leaving it so late in the day, they barely have time. The spike is not in hand. It is just a scrap. 5 seconds and there is no plot.
No
there is no chance at it. And now Nivera needs to play his life. He's still alive. Great work from Carmine Core to keep themselves in this.
Gets the shot as well. So yeah, BBL.
The operator, and BBL finding a new enemy in the form of the clock.
Again, a couple of moments there where
if you were sight, you'd feel 0 pressure. They still block vision though. But yeah, I agree with you. But at the same time, their comp, if they are playing, like their comp is bad at kind of clearing the question marks back. But yeah, I do agree.
Maybe just a lapse of concentration there.
Oh, if I was sight here, oh, mate,
so late
come on.
In the round that nobody's going to be still playing that spot.
If I was sight, I'm swinging when the recon's here. That's how confident I am. Give me an angel.
Now switching things up, holding. Go up towards Belt.
I like seeing variety though. These were some of the things we were asking of them in locking. Clearly weren't there yet. This time,
hero gun.
Much better. That's a lot to potentially deal with though. Could be overwhelmed again. KJ. Not exactly the traditional agent for it, but the man's good for it normally. Brave can be the first.
He's going to get this much. No, he's not. They're on 2-9. I forgot what round they're on. Okay, it's fine.
Really nice. Q-shot.
Oh, hey, this is a nice play, though.
Gets up in the faces.
Oh, he had a chance. I mean, they still have a really good chance at the moment. Drops gun, goes over towards here with the plant. They get res. There's the res. Anything else on top of this? No.
BBL are digging into this round.
I think Brave's just going to have to play this through with the classic, though. No possibility of retrieving a
weapon. They're playing heavy off-site. They're playing heavy off-site, and they have a Harbor and a Viper. They kind of need to be ready to burst in. Okay, much better. 2 people now ready to burst in. My confidence levels are back.
So scary now. Time signer on down. That's Nuzera gone. Down to 2. Shin and XMS. The fight now begins. Oh, what a shot though! Atlas fallen.
Dubra's defusing.
Dubra. Brave now sweating, nervous. Spray comes in. Shin still standing. Defuse. He's not going to be able to do this. Oh, he's turned back. The time. Oh, it's just too late for Shin. BBL clawing into that round.
Okay. The impact yeah, this one was really, really close. Yeah, nice round from BBL.
That scenario. Luckily, able to just buy a second for that spike to go off. Kushner was here so
damn,
quickly.
that's
you see Scream Just not
That's kind of
expecting that
nice.
whatsoever. Even off the sound cue there, it comes so early. You have to question exactly where Scream is assuming that's going to go.
Yeah, cool rounds.
I mean, he's mag dumped it into a smoke, but
I'm pretty sure, chat. I'm right in saying when you cove the spike, you then have to go inside the cove to set off the Dubra, right? Because you're not gonna, without the vision, you're not gonna get the option to try and defuse it. So you kind of have to set him off and then throw the cove. Yeah. Okay. So then it's a little bit tricky for.
Allows a little bit more comfort.
It's going to be easier on attack because you're going to be more set, but in the reactional stuff on defense, it's pretty hard to pull that off, I reckon. Or at least you just have to bear it in mind. So Scream getting away with daylight robbery, but this time around, different look.
The question you ask you though is, with no contact on B, what does this really achieve? I mean, you can see here already, Scream's invested the knife towards yellow, knows nobody's actually slipped the net, and crossed behind that.
Okay, interesting to note as well, both of these teams not buying into the 25 armor, so we're going to have a lot more ecos, so a lot more important rounds, and this is one of them, so huge swing rounds. Ult goes in.
BBL are barely going to get through the front
Yeah, this
door.
was nice. We saw the
I mean, the way in is brutal. It's
saw the Gecko Molly. I forgot the name of it. Gecko Molly comes in, destroys the.
BBL are on the side, but everyone's here.
Remember, this is
Nerf
hasn't come in yet.
Goes back to execution. Can make the mad dash for it. Gets away towards
Jesus,
B,
look at this. Okay, managed to TP out 1 on 2. This is good to get information though, and this could be good to block it. Oi. Oh, he just got out. He just got out of the way of it.
Timing is everything perfect. Positioning paranoia already sends it. XMS blinded for a second. Kushner doesn't strike.
Oi, nice round though. Nice round. These are kind of crazy at the moment.
Lovely individual work from him, taking that TP all the way.
Yeah, played this really well. Very aware of what ults they had. Maybe we had some dead comms coming in terms of what ult they had. And then just, yeah, instant decision making. Just got out of the area.
Even Holdness is ready for it, but XMS unfortunately out of line of sight, not able to trade that without pushing a little closer. Lad chuffed to bits about that.
Okay, let's have a look. Any overbuys?
Yeah, wraps. Like it's done. It comes on so late.
Doesn't look like it. Molly for the Killjoy turret, not here.
Going forward in this game for Carmine Corp. As it stands, going for
and looking pretty good with the buy.
Really.
If they lose this, it's 2-9 loss bonus. So
we'll wait to see if we see a real one.
Yeah.
That's a Guardian down to about 650.
That's the one.
On a thrifty.
Seems horrific. Kushner though could be up for the first.
Nivera.
Try and stay somewhat undetected, but does need to
4 people here at the moment. Early push of from XMS. So XMS has done great. Has so much info, doesn't need to overplay his hand, and then, I mean, this knife hits 3.
A lot of space here. So this is going to be brawly, going to be scrappy. BBL can't back really away from this. This time they've
did they mess up the wall here? No, okay, there's a molly.
Prevent this farm from coming through. A little bit of damage here.
Didn't break the wall in time though, so we're going to get a plant. Okay, should be pretty easy for them. Even though they're down, it should be pretty ezy for them to take these aim kills.
The paranoia hit correctly. Now we look at what's on the other side. Still that Bulldog is the main thing that could spark this. Kushner getting a little naughty with it as well.
He's so crazy at the moment. That's a gun though if they decide to go up.
That Bulldog yet to be recoverable and yet to be in play. Brave gonna re-aggress somewhat. Spots out Scream, spots out a second. Brave! Bulldozering his way through the site, and now this is when it gets problematic. The cove is up in place. Sochny goes down! Carmine Core! They've got time on the defuse. This is wild stuff coming out. The fact it got so dicey at the end, I thought BBL were fully in control there.
I mean, you said it was going to look scrappy on the way in. It was scrappy on the
way
out.
Yeah, a little bit scrappy.
No ability to reset into any form
little
of
bit, what is that kill?
You got to respect the intention here to try and equalize this engagement, but after that, things just fall apart for BBL.
Stressed out, worried.
Well, we've already seen a double thrifty so far.
Again,
one for each of them.
I believe with Shin didn't even come ahead of a flash or anything like that.
So it looks like BBL going to take this moment to pump the brakes. The plan certainly not going as intended. Still a close scoreline at 4-3, but you look at the rounds, BBL having a couple of those conversions that maybe will take an individual to step up once again. But this time around, got to say, much different.
Wait, triple? Oh yeah, because the second round. Oh my goodness. Wait, you're right.
Yeah, and I think the most frustrating thing to see
you're actually right. We've seen 6 rounds and there's been 3 50s.
That was what was. If that's what you've kind of prepped and come away, and that was the execution of some of the plans, that's what's really concerning. So to see even just some of those small pieces cleaned up already, definitely a positive indicator for them. But again,
they did play this round well though, as in like pushing aggro and then being able to stack 4 people here. Oh, it's 4-3? Okay, well then HUD's kind of owned me. 7 rounds.
XMS and potentially Scream as well, who's been positioned towards A site a couple of times now. They can be ready to greet BBL as that default drifts back in their direction.
It's a massive round in terms of the impact of it though. Forces them down to eco. Another chance for another one. Hero gun once again.
This time around.
They're going to be probing this time against Nevera.
Wall to cover up all of this, but turrets here with the smoke as well. So A pressure created this time.
This is where he gets
from BBL.
He is on, I wouldn't say a full island. He does have Scream there, but
we got a flash on top of this. Oh, we peek and then we flash, so they're kind of looking at him. That was kind of cool. Timing wasn't good because he flashed himself, but he flashed the teammate.
More involved in this, and he is. But right next to him,
Kushner is. Kushner's definitely filling the void of the duelist. Definitely the Omen duelist is on display.
Take that space. Really nice work. Diligent, well considered, and well positioned.
Didn't look pressured at all there. Scream and Nevera in unison. Shutting down that BBL.
Yeah, nicely done.
Push towards B.
Very nice.
Nicely done from KCORP. Really managed to get a round that's convincing as well, so it's perfect for their econ. BBL.
This early pressure. It's definitely not digging deep enough.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye. This is mostly because they just don't have enough money, but I'm gonna keep an eye to see if they do this. But at the moment, both teams have been going for heavy armor instead of light.
Previous example of that late knife towards yellow from Scream, completely dictating that rotation.
That should be a fair amount of info found there. We'll see if they adjust accordingly.
Don't think XMS caught a glimpse of Kushner there.
But the knife had to have had so much impact. Already Scream is dedicated himself here, and you still have that Viper spit on the other side, so they can put bodies behind this, but they're not removing Shin yet either. Still want to be cautious of that potential double pump that we have seen BBL.
So Flash comes in, trying to bait on the previous round so that they have someone over towards yellow. This is a res with this one. So we got a lot of ults now, 4 stacked ults.
At least to the form of getting that orb in hand achieved. We hadn't seen much of this though, pressure towards middle, and we did know earlier on some of that utility wasn't clearing the turret.
Knife over towards B, clears out a good amount.
I was talking about the other day though, sometimes it is.
Alarm bot gets shot. Oh, an A split. I mean, at the moment, looking alright.
Mid split, precarious. Nevera's the one who's going to see a lot of this
action.
Okay,
give me the Viper. Oh, they do their own Viper roll. This is nice from BBL at the moment. They handled this very, very well. Got control of this. Had one here. I mean, this was a very good round. A lot of it came down to the 1v1 that you saw over towards here between the Omen and the Killjoy, but
first step achieved,
a nice way of handling this.
Gone, but a great trade from the side for Kushner. Finding Scream removes any threat from this. I don't know what XMS can really do now.
Maybe look for an exit coming back out from screens here, or just retreat towards B main.
Okay, just going to be saving into this. That was a really good A split. We've seen 2 good A splits today, and honestly, they're relatively rare.
Willingness to pop the alarm bot and move so quickly towards screens. I mean, this Viper split completely negates Carmine's investment of the same ultimate. Actually, even having said that, they're still ready.
Shouldn't he be trying to do some damage? Yes.
Pressure the backside of that, so there's no retreat factor. Nevera can't come back and pressure that. Once they fall in mid, Nevera's obviously giving away a lot of information. I think actually on the back of the ball being posted here, Nevera's happy to. Okay, that's how you get the kill on the 0. Yeah. Stuff. I didn't know if that was just a spam blind into the pit or. But again, I mean, he's put in a Pretty awkward spot there. He has to
I mean, they didn't fully give mid. They still had information here in terms of the alarm bot, right? So it wasn't like it was for free. They still got the info that they were pushing, so it wasn't too bad at all.
That's not something you can run every single time. It depends on some factors that simply aren't in play now.
I definitely feel like BBL played that really well in comparison to KCORP playing that wrong.
4+ players, so this could be indicative. But again, how much credence do you put towards that? Because Scream's walking middle. Do we see the combo?
Okay, they go. Yeah, they go for their mid punish. So when does he send the Dizzy out?
The timing's going to be very crucial. A bit of spam. Dangerous. It's a dry swing. It works out really well. Scream just caught none the wiser. No flash really in play for him there either. So now Shin's next on the chopping block. He knows there's danger, does get out with his life though. Nuzera waiting on the other side. They're right up the guts. They're right up the middle of this one. Nuzera wants to get involved. Too many players, but he's made it well towards one. Brave's gone down, waits for the second. Aslan wins that fight. Sight now potentially to be the next target. Can they get the spike down here? We still have players in really weird positions. Navera, the switch to the rifle,
back-to-back nice runs from BBL.
Okay. Find one at least here. XMS was detained. Kushner there on the backstab. I don't know if they actually noted XMS's position though. There's a 1v3. 2 players tagged up. Nope, Turco gonna steal the deal. BBL,
yeah, definitely a risky setup over towards middle.
And I love the variety we're seeing from BBL. These mid hits now, they're just
normally you're gonna see a KO setting someone else up for this one. But it at least does work well when they put one on top of the tube in middle.
Mid is our opportunity here. If we don't want to overinvest, we don't want to get held in that choke point on B main, mid's where we've got to hit. In this round, Navera completely switches up his setup with Killjoy. Over towards A side.
Kushner, yeah, dude, he's really, it's a cool, again, 100 Thieves did this on Cryo. I really liked their defense. I thought a lot of their smokes for their retakes were incredible. This is the most it feels like a duelist the way he's playing it. I'm not saying that all of the stuff he does is great, but it definitely feels like it's a duelist.
The one to hold this. Gonna see the player, finds the pixel, takes down his opposing number, and Navera's not relenting this time. Still going to try and hold a lot of space on this ults galore. With Thrush coming with everything.
Oh my god.
But the site is, yeah, the site is cleared. They're playing deeper here, BBL. They have to respect the amount of ults coming in here. So Carmine Core have a chance to get back on the site now.
Still have the Cove to block vision. That might be a little bit too much on this one though.
Much push comes back off the site here though.
Yeah, this is much better already. XMS, though, wants to get that Cove on the way. Turco, great connection, but it's only 2 of them. Navera and XMS, how much can you do here? XMS, he's going to find another, and now down to just 1. XMS, desperate attempt.
Yeah, they got this pretty close in the end.
BBL up to 6 and take
BBL did good as well, under the pressure of the double ults. So yeah, 2 ult used for the retake. They get nothing for it, so nice round from BBL. They've looked really good in the past 3 rounds.
Behind that utility. You can even see there as well, the Nano Swarm's burnt so early, just to make sure nobody from BBL really takes damage. It's a beautiful response here.
Harbor was used early. I think they were trying to combo it, right? I think they were trying to combo the fish with the Harbor.
To get that done.
This angle's almost impossible. But I want to see what the look is now.
I didn't see the positioning of everyone. You might be right. I'm not entirely sure, but
momentum back into their hands here, starting to be a little bit more, you know, in the essence of dictating where this pace is.
This smoke's doing great though. They might try and disrespect it.
Playing towards barrels as well. Shin tasked with holding down mid and a very deep hole.
Yeah, okay, so they get full info back over towards this. So if they decide to push close, or they, this is kind of nice though. They knife and they hit the Viper, so they think they could be anywhere over towards here.
So he has to be on guard.
I wonder how paranoid they get about middle now. They had a little bit of contact from that. How much do they put behind it? Because they have no one actively watching towards tube. Yes, you do have someone like Shin kind of patrolling that way. Here's nothing, but it's
they've seen enough. Rotate comes in.
Minimum. B presence with maybe a mid lurk. That's not what we're seeing here. We are seeing an all-in piece towards this B side. Nuzera now denied any sort of swing from CTO by Snowman. Kushner first to step in. Scream this time. Is he ready?
Oh
no,
my god.
Again.
He's wild. I like this though, with the smoke and the Viper wall kind of segments it a little bit.
In the end, the trades are coming through. The lockdown still in place. They have to make their minds up about this one. Does get dealt with. Aslan extends for it, but only on 6 HP. Can he get that heal back up and get to his job of planting? Brave starts to clear back through. XMS should have the drop on it, and he does. Brave's
Aslan,
gone. It's all on Aslan, barely breathing on
30 HP for this one.
Good shot.
Okay, nicely handled from KCORP. We get to see, I think we get to see an alright half from both teams. I liked that though. Again, we had like a smoke here, but the wall went through it, so you have to actually be standing in this part to see it. So it's relatively safe, the TP. You've got to be in this segment instead of that segment, so I liked it. And it works as a one-way over towards the bottom.
Late investment in the nano swarms inside that poison orb. Just running the clock down.
It feels like it has a lot of, it feels like it's working a lot because it's the first time we're seeing it. It's one of those things where you watch this and you're kind of going to expect it, and it's definitely not going to work as well the second time round, but it's still in the sweet spot at the moment.
At least Carmine Core have been somewhat corrected. Now, it's not going to be the fix-all and the be-all and end-all. We aren't fully on board
now,
just
are they
yet.
going to play it similar to
but some of those bigger issues, those glaring ones,
how 100 Thieves did?
Better off here.
Absolutely, and I mean, there's particular rounds that come out to me from lock-in. It's like the on split, the fault line with XMS to swing off his own camera, little things like that, and it's just like the setups. All it's completely backwards. This here, there was just a few small pieces that you could tell that actually some of these, I guess, strategies that rely on different aspects of Carmine Core power is being put into effect. Obviously, the question around being not wanting to play duelist or not wanting a duelist in the composition. These are the sort of things that you think, well, actually, how you're going to achieve some of these set pieces.
Start to see some of those answers right in front of us, which is wonderful to witness. Now, the response from BBL was great. I think we started to see a little bit more depth in the playbook coming out from them as well. I thought they might have hit a bit of a brick wall with that kind of 4-1 split that really
What
did
do you
get
think of
worked
Scream's
out by
IGLing?
Core, but then
So,
towards middle, that nice little mid split into
the shot calling's great. The shot calling's absolutely fine. The stuff that was missing for me personally was just the effort outside of the game. I believe you have to put in a lot of time to watch demos, to understand how you want to approach each game itself, like depending on how the other person plays it.
Stars aligning for BBL, and there could have been a couple of rounds where actually that mid control is taken away. Carmine Core are willing to dig a little deeper with Shin and Screen, who are present in most rounds towards mid.
But in terms of like the reactional shot calling and stuff, that's fine. He always has a plan. But in terms of how much effort I think you have to put in outside of the game, in terms of like planning, that's what was missing for me personally.
Invested behind them to, get them to succeed. This composition, who's it going to be? Are we deathballing? Are we sending XMS forward on the harbor?
Who knows? That's what we're going to have to find out. That is the real curiosity of kind of agent compositions that look like this. It does leave you kind of curious, especially on that attacking side. So again, that's what our eyes will be going towards with these two head-to-head. But so far, pretty close. 6 apiece in that first half here. So very excited to see if there's one team that really does start to tear away on the scoreline. So far, they look somewhat inseparable.
I can do it. The extra 4 months, or I can do it for an extra 4 months.
They go on the second half here on that attacking side, so we get to see who is that first man in. Who are they?
The teams. Nope, that's disrespectful. I can't say that.
Frenzy investment here. You believe it's Scream?
We should have done better at Iceland.
It's going to be the one. Hopefully, we see posted up playing.
It's too much, man.
Does have a flash for himself as well. Obviously, Shin with a little bit of utility to complement that as well. Again, it is XMS, the other expected one, I'd say, in this double controller composition to be exploring with him.
We've got 4 players already over here from BBL. Yeah, Sushin is a little bit further away, but that's fine.
Early investment in the wall.
Yeah.
And this is based on no information elsewhere. Well, I guess based on the
should have won champs. Yeah, I agree with you there as well.
All right, here comes the burst. Dizzy's up and going. Noting at least 2 on the site. Going to be sending out Wingman as well. And the plant's going to begin. Does go down, but XMS is there to be able to pick up that mantle. Or at least the spike. 35 seconds. You can see BBL still challenging. Pretty much postured up on the site. They're not giving up site control at all. Carmine Core need to dig them out of these positions, and nothing is working. Carmine Core just could not get on the site comfortably.
It's a nice flood from BBL, though.
And Uzera's noted. Everyone's ready. Look at this firing squad around that corner. Nuzera goes for this. He is dead. Dead to rights. There are 4 players waiting. BBL.
What is this?
5 alive. No sweat on the brow. There was no punch to that hit.
Well, I guess we got our answer, though. It's not XMS or Scream, it's Lil Bro.
It's Lil Bro's
He's
going
the
in,
one
man.
to be sent forwards.
Poor
The
guy.
problem with this sort of plan, though, is there needs to be
So do
some
they
pressure
hate
behind
pistol?
the goal. You can't just let them util dump
Do they
inside
hate
that
pistol
goal
rounds
or-
so much
or,
that
you
they
know,
think
even
they
just
have a
pop it
better
immediately
chance
and
of
then have
buying
smoke to run
Sheriffs to win the second round over the pistol rounds?
I'm hoping that's not going to be the cornerstone of the plan, or I should say, of this composition.
Hopefully not.
The adjustment needs to come that actually, well, which is then where the concerns come once again. Who have you got to take
Who's the
space?
body?
They're kind of
Exactly.
gifting
Who is
pistol
that
rounds
player who's
doing
going to
this.
have to take that space, take that chance, and probably not a favorable one at that point.
The,
but
the vitality approach.
present, very early read here. BBL already drawing players over,
So
and they've left no one towards A.
Imagine being on this team, right? You just spend 2 hours of watching Sideshow just rip into your economy, and instead of just approaching this round a little bit differently, you go, all right, we're half buy. We're only going to spend half our money on the pistol rounds. That's so incredible.
Refusing to rotate.
It's not a huge tag on him though. Still got a little bit of shield left, so can play distance with that scope.
If they're going back with no information, there's so much more to clear here. With even 48 seconds, this worries me.
That's problem being though, Turco is playing a little off-site here, so...
I mean, they're going to lose the highest amount of pistols. They're going to be the vitality of split one.
Actually, Navera, Navera and XMS remaining here at B, plants the seed of
but
And
they also might be the kings of the second round. And
second layer of questioning.
I mean, if they can pull it off every single time, then honestly, respect. And this round is looking great so far. So we need to tune in because this round is looking great. They fake over towards B, they 3-person push into sight.
I mean, BBL have to move quick here because actually Nuzera's still got 2 snake bites and a poison orb down on the spike.
They got double molly for this.
So BBL need like 2 or 3 kills very quickly here to pressure this backline. At the minute, it's not happening. Maybe wait for
They're
Sushi
ready
to
for
get
the
into a
flank.
position here.
Can they deal with the wall?
Nuzera.
Can they deal with the wall?
Beautiful backline save.
Nah, I mean, they got the worst guns to spam the wall.
Where the hell was Nuzera? Apart from here now like a banger. What the hell just went on? Was he not ready for the lineups?
I didn't hear enough people shooting at the wall. I know we cut off to catch that.
I mean, yeah, they have the worst guns to shoot the wall.
The wall is the wall gone. I'm not sure where the first snakebite ended up landing. I'm pretty sure there was still one left available. But even after that, it's
so late.
Yeah, there's the vulnerable there on the UI.
Might have. Maybe there was a molly and the wall. It got hit by the wall or something.
As soon as it's invested, especially with the weaponry on the side of Carmine Court, there needs to be 2 chunks of that gone.
Oh, I like this though. They go super aggro. The duelist Omen
Hold on. XMS has gone down so early.
striking again with the straight insta TP. Maybe there's a slow up here to ensure that no one's dueling him and he can just take so much space. I reckon there's probably a recon at the back. Wasn't really watching. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat, but it was nice either way.
Navera, slow.
Oh boy.
God, Turco.
Didn't even have a chance to react. That was so
nothing.
fast.
There was nothing, and the spike's a million miles away.
Yeah, it's going to be Nuzera to try and pick
In
that
my
up.
head, I'm just excited for the next sideshow video. He's gonna have a part 5.
Yeah, Nuzera's actually going to go exploring.
This is just taking so much time away from them.
BBL
They've not even got through the site yet.
No, I was going to say BBL are just going to tuck themselves in now. There's no reason to explore for any information.
Maybe Scream just, as I said, finds a bit of space and gets.
Did I watch all the videos? Yeah, they were
only thing
incredible.
that he can do in this, and there is still a player to get past. That's
They were
nice
incredible.
executioner. He's got him. Scream, just raw talent coming through. But Sushi's up for the challenge as well. 24 seconds now. They need to get this plant down.
Okay, Shin, let's see it.
Shin's
got the most HP. If Scream can somehow get one.
In unison, but the back line's under pressure as well.
One more, I should say.
Well. There has to be a double swing if he's going to commit to clearing this. Shin posted up close now. But there's 2 on the flank for BBL.
Ooh, Scream, what a shot. And the positioning's perfect. This duo is looking real good
They
together.
get bailed out by
Turco's
their
done
individual
wonders.
play.
with that
especially
Sheriff,
in this one. This is a very good round, though.
Time beginning to tick here. Needs Scream now. Oh my word, he's got him.
Well,
another 1v1. Hold on. Shin's got to play this right. Yeah, he is. He's going to do the best he can. And there's nothing more to do.
That's so good.
To sit back and watch this one. Oh, Shin's done him dirty. Beautiful work.
That was a sick round. Nice fish. Nicely done from Scream, though. Let's get the replay.
A dream. That was going terribly for so long.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really, for BBL not to convert that. With the weaponry they had, really just Sheriffs doing work for them.
It's Scream doing work for him early here. The fact he was able to slip this deep, flash through the wall, and just catch his Kushner, I mean, you can't ask anything more from him to do that, and well, just icing on the cake, isn't it?
Slow-mo.
Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you, production.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Nicely done.
Wasn't sure about exactly
in terms of, okay, huge rounds, chat. Huge rounds. We've got 2 people over towards KCORP to can't buy. We've got, what was it, 3 or 4? Nope, literally everyone. All 5 from BBL that can't. They go over towards B, they put the wall up, they insta-get the orb. So 1 kill away from Aslan getting his res.
It's only really Nevera and Nuzera to come
making a lot of sound towards A definite huge question mark done.
Ultimate cycle probably still in favor for BBL though.
Yeah.
I mean, the lockdown being the one that's missing here, but Hunter's Fury and the res can be round changes on their own.
First time we saw maybe a consideration of that middle pressure coming through, I'd say relatively early on, around the minute marker. Backing away from that.
Okay, Kushner is jump spotting this. Was jump spotting this.
Everybody stacked up here. I guess that's
keep an eye on the time.
The indicator here for.
But yeah, going for a little bit of more of a gamble over towards A.
A fast rotation here.
Ollie goes up.
No, they're really adamant it's this AP.
Dude,
so
bro goes into plant.
Read from BBL is, but it's absolutely wrong. Spike down. Crowd loves little bro.
I like this. They kind of baited with the cove as well. They baited that they were going for this plant with the cove, but actually they sent it into the corner. So kind of doing the DRX cove, but actually just playing normally.
2 snake fires, still got 1 nano swamp. Lots to work with here.
They should, and we've seen this go wrong in the past, but they should be in the perfect place for this. It's going to take something to really disrupt this. And again, timing is everything. Nevera's holding this down well. Turco with the trade towards Shin. That's removed some of this factor in the defuse.
It's getting stuck.
No, not again! Not again! How has this happened again to them?
Total faith in the utility.
Put a body behind it, please.
I mean, you've got bodies to throw at that.
Yeah, that's twice now. They were so confident in the mollies and didn't really want to cross the smoke.
Sure that BBL don't get away with a defuse like that.
Show me it again. There's the plant. And Brave, yeah, look at that.
The nano swarm's just off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker.
And they kind of planted.
Right, you're sat there 5 alive, you're loving it. There was no.
Yeah, that's the problem with Lil Bro planting. Sometimes he doesn't. I mean, I say sometimes he literally doesn't face the way that you want him to face. So sometimes you get these plants that are just a little bit awkward, so your lineups kind of miss. Or like your original lineups.
This is calling for double digits, and I'm worried about that money breaking.
And it does make a big difference. I mean, it's literally made a difference potentially twice, at least once for sure that we know about.
Again, Shin did retrieve that globule. The only thing being the knife to really act as a fact finder.
Oh my goodness. I was wondering, I was like, surely he's not holding this angle with Rez out.
This is really...
Oh my god. Okay, now he's going to see Shin.
How is he? Oh, you've made an absolute meal of it. 2 for 1 trade.
Oh,
3
god.
for 1. That's a discount you'll take every day of the week if you are Carmine Corp. Plant going to come through this time, surely. They should be good for it. No more mistakes. Raven Sushni. Come on. This can't happen again. This plant is very open. There we go. First bit of util run through.
Yeah, not again.
Second piece being implemented now.
Yeah, this one's not meant to be. Okay,
and yes,
BBL back out in terms of the econ.
There's no sneakiness to it.
It's not good. It's not really there for BBL.
It's heartbreaking not to see Shin die there.
So yeah, they're going to save 2 guns into this, and it's going to have light by with it.
There's another 2 players of BBL there. The fact that actually globule shot on the way out. Actually, to not be in a position where anybody else can really swing behind pipes there to make use of that setup. I mean, rightfully so on the recon tag on Shin, you have to go for that kill.
There's Melt.
Dude, the Observer's having a great time. Oh my goodness.
Haven't seen any of this nonsense.
He's flying through people's legs.
This right
He's zooming in on the little, I don't even know what to call it, the little blob.
No, they can't change any of this fight.
But you can't vault Kushner in this scenario.
No, he has to go for that. It's just, yep. Yeah, there it is. That is exactly how you feel.
You and me both.
Wow. And a little bit of a gap closed here. I felt that round could have been maybe a spiral up, but you can see it's actually...
Right, like we said, 2 save guns, light buy behind it. I say light buy, it's literally just a sheriff behind this one. Double classic.
Looking lush with it, money galore.
Standing ahead.
I mean, Turco, don't think he needed to use that. Could have just seen it in the end. Sees 3 players potentially, maybe just 2, but pretty indicative. And Navera getting caught for a second there, but gonna fall back this. We haven't seen this kind of like 3-2 approach much. They have been that all-in early work towards B. Bit of a change up here.
I'm curious, really, one of the things I've had my eye on with this Gecko use this week is where the utility is invested so that you can retrieve it ahead of another site.
I mean, honestly, by the time this one's done, it's only going to be 2 NA games. But yeah, I wanna see the EMEA and Bonker rivalry.
Feels terrible.
I mean, Brave's got
I heard they hate each other, so it should be interesting.
Actually,
I don't even know why I said that. They don't hate each other at all. I don't think they know each other. What's wrong with me? Why have I even done that? How many hours are we in? 6 hours? I can't really blame it on that either.
That cove comes in just at the right time.
I'm just trying to build it up for us a little bit.
Should be fine here. Go look at Kushner and Brave to be the ones to be disruptive, but
oh, I'm so nervous for it. I'm so nervous for this one. Everyone playing behind the Omen smoke. That's a kill. That's a gun down. Fish comes out. I just saw a missed something. I'm pretty sure that was a KO nade.
Brave, the one has to suffer through this. Scream, swing!
Nice, Scream. Scream swings with it though.
Sushni needs to do damage on the back line, does do well. Takes out Nuzera, but time.
No time on this one.
For Brave, but time is the aspect of this that does not go away from Carmine Corp. It's going in their favor. We'll have to go down with the ship, but you take it when you get it 9 apiece now. 9-9. BBL's lead has crumbled.
Sushni, unfortunately, in a position where he has to hold on to that rifle. He can't dig too deep. He's so late in that lurk position. Picks up the kill on the flank, yes, but I think he brought down to 600 credits there, so even when he picks that up, I don't think there's any situation, unless this goes massively in favor of BBL, who is committing to this.
Okay, someone in chat, I've seen this twice now. I wasn't going to talk about this, but I've seen it twice now. You know this retake smoke here?
Both sides. Navera.
Yeah, Navera.
Boaster, maybe you know. Asuna, I think you were in chat earlier. If you, let me just draw, I'm just going to draw this bit. So see this here? See like the edge that we just saw? Say this is the edge. They're doing their smoke too much here, right? Because if you do it on the edge, then you can't peek this angle. In terms of both the Omen smoke itself and the Viper smoke.
I love this proactive.
Because I've now seen someone twice have like full freedom like this.
Kind of flank security.
And it's cost them twice.
He's in position,
so they definitely need to try and move this smoke here closer to the edge. They need a new lineup. Because you still have the one-way at the back no matter what, so you might as well have it close.
Be careful though, down so low, 5 HP. Can't take much of a fight anymore, and they're willing.
Or is it not a one-way?
You're absolutely right. The
I'm pretty sure it is a one-way.
Kill will come out. Oh, on the other side though.
Every other team does it on the edge.
Be fully aware that they do have the green light for the plant. There it is.
I mean, this is looking really good again. We're going to have to see a retake.
Get taken down. Where is it? Okay.
Oh, it was invested towards yellow.
Did it find anything? I think Shin was already tagged.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that did nothing. So, retake time. Gotta have some utility for this, because Navera's waiting with an operator. Yeah, hello,
again, they
Navera.
feel comfortable playing a little bit like
100
100 Thieves in terms of ready for the retake. Reliant a little bit on the retake, but there's a lot of util from this comp.
Comes out, that
oh my god, that's why Scream has a sheriff and no one else.
The brothers in the feed. Just perfect play between the two of them. Sushni, it's nothing to do but die. Carmine Corp taking the lead now.
You need to see the adjustment from BBL, that the amount of post-plant cheese that Carmine Core have in this composition.
They are playing it like 100 Thieves. They're just letting get the plant, but the retakes aren't there. We can definitely say that this comp has the most after plant util that we've seen. Molly, double molly. We've got 6 bits of util for the after plant. So maybe they need to fight a little bit heavier, which is probably not how they've been playing Prax.
I'm wondering if they do maybe take a pause to try and deal with that, because externally we can see it very clearly.
Nice luck from Scream in this round though.
And I do want to see them change something up here, because you're right, there are a couple of things that you have to do. Roll your mind back to some of those post-plant metas that we've had in the past, very early on, especially teams like Fnatic are some of the ones who are so ratty with it. You have to
there's
disrupt
4
the
agents here
that have abilities to be so annoying in a post-plant, so you can't let them get there.
And the 5th is what secures the plant, so it's like,
if you let them get that spike down, you're probably not going to get them off it. So I do want to see what the adjustment is for BBL. This is going to be a hard one as well, because they don't have much
that's true. They have been mixing it up.
We discuss maybe our dislikes with Carmine Core's agent selection to an extent. The same thing does get said about BBLs to a degree. If they're not willing to take fights on it, they're not willing to almost over-push to try and maybe be disruptive.
And this is where maybe if you do have
money's in the bin from these rounds. Timeout did come in, so hopefully they've changed. Hopefully they've changed their approach a little bit, and they're fighting a bit heavier.
So it doesn't even really require much layering or timing in that utility. You can just start dumping. Unless BBL are fully cleared towards yellow, get some control, some contact towards B main, which is when Nevera's just posted up with an operator anyway. There's no flash in the composition for BBL, so there's no way late round to force Nevera off any of these safe angles.
You're starting to see him really suffer the consequences of this. Carmine Core's game plan is working really nicely on this side. And with the purchase they have here up against these Sheriffs, it should continue, but we have seen stranger things. Yeah, we have seen stranger things.
It's a good stack at the moment.
I believe it was Turco to find the first last.
Basically just using the turret to get information in 2 places.
So you're going to see just about everyone hitting that rotation. Let's see if they get that spike down. It's again.
They're probably just going to try and rank to this.
Working wonderfully for them. If they get that down, and that underhand flash is stunning from Scream. Back-to-back impact. The plant's going to come in, and now just one left alive. It's a formality. Carmine Core showing off their intention here with this agent.
Do or die for BBL in terms of this round.
Confident sweep through A site here. Scream looking, dare I say it, for the first time in a long time, very comfortable being the initiator of some of these site hits and being the front line for Carmine Core.
Doing really nicely. And the money's just in such a almost immovable place for them.
Yeah, I mean, BBL walking a tightrope in that regard. I do have some key ultimates here in terms of the defense. Viper's Pit, the lockdown. Don't have the Viper's Pit.
This is the change-up. So we didn't really see the change-up in terms of the round before, because they were eco. Now we see the change-up, right? Much heavier fighting. They pretty much talked about what we were saying, that they have 6 mollies. Probably can't be playing retake as much as this. They need to make them use at least some of their util to get out, and maybe fight before they actually get over towards the site itself.
This drone's going to dig a little deeper.
So they haven't been playing behind it.
Yeah, there's nobody there posting up behind this drone.
We have been seeing him kind of use Dizzy to clear yellow as well, so I wonder if that's going to give Aslan trouble this time, or if he still goes through it, right? I think they seem very aware that someone after that early aggression could still be around this. Knife's going to show it. Yeah, Aslan. I wonder if he even gets away.
We had the vision ages ago, Scream on KO.
Stick around for this.
Dude, Scream and KO was working insane in Prax.
And the flash.
I can't even say the reason why it failed. I can't do it.
Oh, he eats that one. Scream. He is playing wonderfully right now.
Maybe Bacon would say it.
Really seeing him kind of working for himself, but working for the team at the same time. Denial on the plant this time. Kushner.
We talked about it before.
But there's the second layer. Now we need to see everything to this. Both ults going to come in at the same time. Parallel.
Let's wait for this round. I'll say it after the round.
And there's Turco. Takes in towards this.
Oh, they...
The defuse going to be started as
I was going to say they have time in this one.
They
had time for the defuse. Important, Joel.
I don't know how many people are going to get detained
1 each, right?
We'll see how many defensive Killjoy detained, but...
No, 2 each. No, 2 and 1. Holy hell.
My word,
oh my god.
Oh, and the damage done early towards Kushner.
Holy hell, okay.
And
Yeah, they just didn't do enough. This one came down to the ult. They did not check this corner as well. Two of them are in it. They felt like they were fine to just insta-stick it. The cover would come in, but they didn't think that someone would be close.
Getting the flash to get Shin into a position as soon as the Dizzy's off cooldown. He's then in a position to throw it directly up in the air to reveal any sight towards, anything towards default. Even towards Snowman to an extent behind that wall.
Damn, okay.
The timing is
that's an insight into how much he used to pump up the team.
This team's been working. This team has been working. I was worried genuinely.
Three chances to close this one out.
And BBL not highlighting some of those problems.
Okay, so basically in practice we had all the lineups. We had some of this, like honestly, some of the sickest lineups you got it from KO. And then yeah, he decided to change res before the official, so none of the lineups hit. But yeah, it is what it is. I think Bacon lost his mind.
With a real lack of contact or any sort of pressure for quite a while. Close, clear.
Bacon lost his mind.
We'll be able to retrieve the globule. Have that available once again. One off the ultimate as well, actually.
That's frustrating. That wall in place. Brave's got Nuzera.
Yeah, that's a big kill.
Okay. Well, interesting to find that out of nowhere, but the vast majority of the team is still looking towards A. KCORP will lose out on Nuzera in that post run if they
have a good chance into this at the moment, BBL. Not the best buy, but...
Clearing towards back of sight, but there's no one working behind this here. Look at the spike, Mike. It is not going towards A here.
What's important, though, is there's two members of BBL. I'm seeing Sushni consider the rotation now.
30 seconds
yeah, he's actually drifting towards A site. As Carmine
Grippy, you remember that one.
Nanoswarm's still here for the anti-plant on default. Sushni, Scream, that's a big kill to find here. A 5v3 now for BBL.
Brave, this is so dangerous, they have no idea.
Nice round from BBL.
Can he play his life? Can he buy some more precious seconds? He tries to. Takes him down to 7. And now you can see the rest of
nice ult as well. Oi, nice ult.
2 seconds is not going to be enough here.
I liked it. Okay, 3 chances down to 2.
Makes it there in time. BBL up to double digits, not out of it yet, and keeping 4 alive.
I'm not sure if Shin's in range to hear that TP, but doesn't even turn around. If he's conscious of the cove being pushed. Great work from Brave, though, to be able to play his life here so late on. When KCORP finally looked for that plant on B site. Yeah, with a couple of weapons carried across as well.
This is going OT? They at least, I mean, that was probably KCORP's best chance in terms of economy.
Crescendo of ultimates being invested in the other
but
round.
we'll see.
Sure
BBL can get a full buy now. This is a nice time for a pause, though. They got two good chances. I don't know what I don't know. Why is Sideshow mocking me? What's he doing now?
As you don't want them start getting a little
Wait, he's not mocking me. He just wants to steal it. He's just like, it's such a sick idea.
On this half. A couple of things we'd like to have seen BBL trying to do, not being achieved. And now
what a sick idea. I wish I came up with chances and circling.
Very difficult to try and get aggressive or try and be disruptive in
it's
that
6 circles? That's outrageous.
Terribly. One benefit, though, Kushino's been having an absolute blistering game as well. If we're going to highlight someone like Scream, and I'd say the combination with Shin has been impressive, but individually, XMS has been having a series too. But across the board, we now see what BBL can do. Can they bring this back into or KCORP has 2 opportunities to close this out.
All right, 2 chances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Scoreboard drops for both teams.
That's how we really do it here.
That's actually
he's out there only doing 6 of them. Come on.
Just all the way up towards Belt. Has to dip away though. Comes so late in the map.
But I don't mind it because it forces KCORP to use a little bit of that utility.
Chat, I will say, and again, nice tech, just going out and just making sure that he can clear it, comes back, so you can pick it up. Dude, I love bunny hopping on this fish. It's sick.
But we've been seeing the
movement's fun on this.
And Shin, who's been clearing yellow and it's been incredibly hard to handle.
4 people here.
There it is, Dizzy on the way. That's Brave now in trouble.
Nice.
Him out. Scream was just headhunting Brave at that point. But
okay,
now
the cancel.
Now maybe
Cancels
they
come
finally
in.
have the answer here.
Do they go back and take some more control, or are we just going to try and rank this?
Send 4 members all the way towards B to greet this hit.
It's lovely.
Now actually Turco. In that same position we saw him earlier.
Oh my goodness. Just a stray bullet.
Does have 2 shock darts to play. He's playing a little closer this time. can maybe do some chip
Okay,
damage here.
so this might have worked as we look at the mini-map, right? A little bit of a fake. They saw... I'm pretty sure they saw them over towards middle. They at least had this, and then they at least had this. So Recon goes in, clears it, and look at this. It's going to work. And then in theory, they've only lost one molly for the afterplant.
Nano Swarm gone through. They still need to deal with this. They still don't have the spike
keep an
down.
eye on the time, though.
Now. When is the spike going down the cove? A little far
Dubrov's
away.
going in for it.
Little bro trying to get that plant. He is desperately trying to keep this team in this.
He's
done his job.
Plants
in. Now the rest need to dig in as well. Shot from Brave. And now a 3v2 Navera.
Oh,
big shot from Navera.
Oh, he's actually owned it.
Desperate to catch Turco, misses it. And now there's danger. Oh my God, Turco! Archer's back in kind. Navera gets away with nothing. Defuse is there. And
5
BBL are
HP.
alive.
5 HP for Turco.
God damn.
To clutch this one out. What a
that's
ridiculous
a leg
round
shot,
Navera
pretty
as well.
sure.
Goes down swinging with that operator. That is wild.
Oh, the leg shot.
Again, BBL.
It's a nice attempt from the wall.
Setup here. The late investment of the wall, everything is there to slow down Carmine Core.
Oh, they saved both of their timeouts for this. Damn, okay.
And then you look and it's like, it's 20 seconds. They have to burst through the wall. There's not going to be enough time.
Is this the round they try a fake?
Let's see. Play off this utility.
Oh, wow. We've actually got a game out of this one. I was worried it was starting to look a little, one-sided, but BBL waking up in the final moments. Carmine Core now being pushed. Timeout almost, we're seeing almost back-to-back timeouts here. They need to get a grip on this. They need a plan for this one round. They want to close it out in regulation. They do not want to go to OT. They don't want to open up that possibility. Get it done now. You're this close here. A final hurdle. And I think ult-wise, pretty sure BBL have the upper hand on that. I know definitely. At least they have one ult online. I'm not sure about the rest here, but Carmine Core, I don't think they've got much to work with yet.
Well, still have the Hunter's Fury to play with. One away from the Viper's Pit, so... Ooh. In that regard, I think the closest on Carmine Core is Navera after that round.
Yeah, 2 away still.
2 away from the lockdown. So we're not actually, it's going to be an early play for an Orb here, or Brave's just going to...
They got everything.
Maybe dip his toes if Carmine Core show presence here. Sets the one-way up, and yeah, he's poised here to try and get an early kill.
Recon goes middle.
Potentially to get
no one shoots it, so just waiting for some mid-control. Now they take over towards B. Again, is there anything different in this round, though? Oh, the timing on that one's a little bit wild.
There hadn't been much of an early challenge, really, towards B-Long, so that could have been new, but Carmine Core do have B-Long control now. But Brave is trying to play No Man's Land. He's playing a really, really out-of-character spot here.
Executioner's here too.
Oh, I like this. Oh boy, they're going to double draw this. We're going to Omen Flash before this goes down.
They can't step through this. They're waiting for this to drop. Scream's there. XMS is there. This
oh my god, I mean, you're going to get...
And now the reveal, it's XMS. Finds Executioner. Now there's troubles. Now there's problems. Luckily on the other side for Brave, he had already backed away a little bit, sitting deeper on the site, so they've noted him. Now Hunter's Fury going to come out here. Can they find anyone? Posting towards yellow. Last one, nothing. Just splitting between them.
It's so unfortunate there. Brave tries to set Executioner up with a snake bite. But the fact it's 2 makes it so much harder for him.
This time not sending him with the spike, holding on to it a little bit longer, knowing that they've been dealing with this.
Molly's good, but they can just stick this bomb still.
Careful now, Brave's got him, Navera's gone down.
Wait, it killed.
CT finds Turco.
I think they added a shocky in that did extra damage.
You don't double dip. You absolutely do. Tries it, gets nothing.
Poorly, oh, this one's crazy. They have a Viper ult for the retake. That is pretty much it. In terms of mollies, we have 1, 2, and we have the Gecko molly as well.
From BBL.
Oh my God,
Sushi found XMS.
He's gone down. We're down to an even 3v3 now. Show me what you got in this post-plant, boys. Shin is putting his body on the line. He will not let that happen again.
Oh my.
Finds him. Rez considered. Dips away, has to respect it. Utility still in play.
Okay. Holy hell, that's one way of doing it. Damn, nice retake in the end. Nice Viper. Nice Viper ult. Nice swings, nice duels.
12 apiece, both teams.
How did they get some of those kills? Were there pings over towards yellow? The spamming was nice. Look at that one, and then they pretty much did the same again here. No pings.
Aslan had a quiet map, but finding a crucial kill here in the 11th hour. It's only a 6th so far this map, Lauren.
What a time to find that We're in OT.
Yeah, we're in our 4th OT
that
today.
String of rounds, though,
Nope,
5
that's
on
wrong.
the bounce.
We're in our 3rd OT today.
Just can't close it out, at least in regulation.
M81 second map. Okay. What's the last map between those two?
Some of the factors we talked about in regulation for both sides. They're not that evident here. BBL
it's a Haven.
Default.
That's such a good map to end on.
Mid, you can see there, actually, Kushner desperate to show presence to that knife, but not getting tagged.
Nivera opting for the operator. Had quite the series with it, don't blame you.
Yeah, no surprise.
No. But it is just Nivera here. Now, yes, he has his utility to try and keep him somewhat safe, but...
I mean, he's on rafters that hopefully can get one a different way, but it's risky to swing this wide.
He was deep. Oh my God, Nivera, get away from there. Yeah,
he's double dipping.
He's going back. Oh, the madman, he went back for more. Greedy almost, but it pays dividends. He's
I liked it.
Makes the plan a little trickier, but they should have it down here. Sushni trying to
no trades on this. Trade.
And
There it is. It's fine.
Instantly makes his appearance. The site's no longer safe. Dizzy going to come in and try and find a little bit of impact as well. Tee up Scream, but they get away with 3 standing.
Oh, nice molly as well to forces them out.
Desperate.
That molly's nice. It has such big spread on it, man. It takes default and it takes that area. Dude, Nivera gets 3.
Nothing's gonna stop him. Carmine Core.
Nivera gets 3. The Killjoy op
has been so
in overtime.
For Carmine Core in so many scenarios. See here once again as well. Scream sends the fragment forward towards default. Shin then has a mosh pit behind Dice. There's just nowhere.
Nivera is the king of the tier 2 op agents.
So yeah, that's why Kushner's
he really
forced into this wide swing. And Nivera, what are these swings? And he gets away with the second as well. And I mean, he should have had 2 there, honestly. The first, I'm not entirely sure where that shot went.
Nope.
Him and
but it didn't
Yampi.
hit.
Nope.
But then re-swings onto it.
Carmine Core running mid. They've got 3 players just stacked up in middle right now. What on earth is going on? Okay, no one's there. No one greedy on the other side. Kushner has gone walkabouts though. First time we've seen him kind of post up here deep. He might, I don't know how long he sticks around on this. We haven't seen this during regulation really. Yes, he started to posture a little bit more, but...
Well, this is what we wanted from BBL, is to explore some of the space outside A. Unfortunately, it's the 1 round now where that same turret is planted that nobody was behind. But it's 3 members of Carmine Core.
Oh.
The drone will spot it. Doesn't spot the second,
Did not spot the second one.
No.
Keep an eye over towards B. Observer. Prius.
Now this
Come on.
Getting really anxious. You want to try and make something happen for your team. You just lost a player on the other side of the map. But the spike's here. Kushner could change the entire game from this position if he just stays patient.
Honestly, if Nivera pulls this turret or it gets deactivated, it's going to be the worst thing for Kushner!
Oh my god.
Is perfect for Carmine Core.
The 2-man fake from KCORP.
They're running through this game. They want it in regulation.
Screens won 2 individual duels over towards B as well.
Turco and Aslan
This one is so done.
And this is a mountain to climb in front of them. Turco does get 1. Aslan with a 2nd. Oh my god, what?
Oh, they have a wall. Oh, why did I say that? Oh, they 2-on-5'd them.
He has to get there. There's nothing he can do to deny it, BBL!
Oh,
have you done it?
God.
With merely 2 standing, you destroy Carmine Core.
Oh, God.
It's another one where BBL just get away with daylight robbery with a defuse. Again, the timing just not there for Scream to recover.
Way.
Still, a wall available so late on. Turco
That's how he gets that kill as well. Oh my goodness.
See as well, Nuzera 1,000,000 miles away from this.
You never thought you'd get there.
They can barely believe it.
I'm honestly stunned. I've seen Kushner drop down like that. I was like, okay, that's done.
Yep.
There's no
Dude,
way they recover.
that stings as well.
2v4, I can't tell you, but it was something like that.
You got to reset after that one.
You pump the brakes. You have to get the boys back in order for Carmine Core. They've now been on the verge.
Yeah,
you think that's the round they were going to be like, cool, map 2, we're there. Now, mentality reset. They're back in the pit. They're back here, having to fight their way out.
Maybe a tilt time out here.
Oh, absolutely.
Carmine Core, to be honest.
Those are the most frustrating
Yeah, they
rounds.
called the timeout. Coach isn't saying much, but again, I will just say in these timeouts, remember it starts like you have a minute to talk. Maybe the first like 20 seconds was filled with him talking, and then And then someone else took over.
Scream is that late, that disconnected from the play. There should be minimal peeking done from anybody that's playing close to site. Because if they fall, if in some universe Turco finds both kills,
that one was.
That's the discipline we needed to see.
Do you know what made that even wilder was Turco's shot. Like that was nuts as well. He tried to go for the passing jump beaking and then hits the peak at the back. Holy hell! Okay, we're back in. Let's reset. Killjoy opt back out again. Good pressure over towards middle. I like this from KCORP though. Nice and proactive. Again. 2 people.
I like that. Overextending towards
pushed out here. Do they decide to go any further? Kushner's on top of it, but
very, very lucky if he gets away with a kill here. Spotted by the drone finally.
Oh, they get a lot of info from this. They saw both of them, I'm pretty sure. Shock to break everything on the site itself. The timing of the flank has been perfect though from KCORP, kind of locked them in.
It's the flank that's terrifying me though. There's so much. Yeah, okay.
Alarm bot instantly shot. Yep. Now they know that they're a little bit wrecked, and that there should probably be 4 people here and 1 person behind. So how on earth do they deal with this? Might try and DM this. Yeah, I think they're gonna try DM this a little bit.
BBL are literally
here we go.
Funneled into this choke point.
Okay, there goes the plant, and there goes Navarro.
Nice reaction though. Very nice reaction. They take over Snowman. Pretty much in control.
Comes a little late, but at least they get
very good reaction.
Needs to take Snowman control here. They're resetting back towards B main.
He has a nice little cubby here. He could honestly just stay the whole time.
Surely gets checked on, but a little bit of a pocket to play in. Swings it. XMS, big denial there. Claiming that back and making the site somewhat under Carmine Court control. Once this drops though, game back on for BBL. Utility could be coming in, buying time on this, and Brave waiting, strikes at the right time, but the defuse isn't stopping yet. Shin,
just sticking it, Kova's still up, right?
Finally it goes their way!
Damn, okay, nicely done from KCORP. Good push over towards A to get full info for that.
They could do nothing to change that outcome.
That is absolutely the execution you want to see from BBL on the back of that info early on. The one thing that's missing is that deep crossfire from Snowman. Prevent one of these rotations coming in from Carmine Court. Because they had the numbers for it. BBL can maybe give away 1 player in that trade for Snowman. Yes, it's risky, but against the Harbor, you can't play this deep yellow or B main post plant. Because you know all of that utility is just going to be invested to cut side.
Keeper, that's incredible.
In this half, or this side, they did go for that weird 3-man stack towards mid. Wait to see if they can get that pick. Didn't really get much for it last time around.
Siege, 610. Thank you so much, dude.
Far deeper this time.
Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome. 2 months. Thank you for that. Oh, boy.
Will take contact, but he's going to hear that now. Sushi's in a very precarious position. But no.
Oh, insta-clear.
No one is here. If he waits patiently, that's achieved very little in that regard. He knows that no one's followed that up.
Insta clear of info. At the same time, they did just do a drone and it spotted no one. So they might. But this is very nice. This is very, very nice for BBL. 1 person close here.
Yes, there's an alarm bot still
I'm really surprised that Omen has still stayed.
The only benefit in my mind is that it does slow down rotations a little bit. You might get a little bit paranoid of someone lingering around tube.
They have such early info.
The other benefit being Brave has explored deep towards B main.
Yeah.
Now that's a big positive.
I get it. Like I do get it.
2 members of BBL holding down the 4.
Yeah, this is a lot for them to try and achieve. This is an onslaught. Carmine Court have all players ready for this, barring 1 who's waiting to explore that position in middle.
That's a massive kill over towards middle. Still no plant on this one. They push over towards here.
On this A site. Carmine Court are here.
The flood happens.
Aslan bursts in. This boy is Aslan!
Oh, that was really crisp, man. Holy hell. That looked so sick.
He has a quiet map.
That looks so good. I actually looked at the minimap. I didn't think that he got the second or the 3rd kill. I didn't think he got all of them, but he did. That duel decided a lot.
Listen, it's a beautiful approach to this round from Carmine Court.
Damn,
I was saying there's only 2 of them to hold down the 4 here. That's all it took.
Oh, we go again.
Get comfortable, I guess. Back to business. 14.
We've seen some okay stuff, Keeper. I'm still not sold on Gecko after what I've seen, really.
Just what the doctor ordered.
It definitely looks the best on Pearl so far.
Yeah. Please don't.
Somebody's already crafting it.
Yeah. Don't have my phone on me. I won't be looking
Early A
at
control.
this game if it ever ends. But it has been quite high octane, so I'll take it.
I mean, I'd be the first to say I had very low expectations coming into this, what we saw at lock-in, but already exceeding for me.
Yeah, beautiful. Side take on the way,
Okay, Fnatic plant.
And Common Core having to respect this. Plant will be in.
Oh, did he want to go top site and then...
Tempo on this one either.
Oh my god.
Future's up to it again.
Did they hear the TP from the Omen? I'm not sure he actually made it to the top here. Okay, not the best plant. And that's going to make things a little bit... Dude, he went really early with this one.
And now the site's under scrutiny.
Really early. No jewels, no...
The headshot machine.
No contact, and he just straight up just walked through middle.
Good trade for Shin, though, keeping very favorable numbers. A 2v4, you don't lose those, right?
Right?
Right? All right, let's find out. Little man going to work, doing his best. Oh, that's lovely. There we go. Carmine Core instantly quelling any doubt. Back to 15.
This one over towards middle for me, though. I think that was Brave was displayed very,
it's another scenario where
very early.
I feel like BBL should be very aware of how deep they need to push. And it just doesn't happen. And this is where those composition questions start to come into play. We're having the exact same criticism for Carmine Core, but there's the argument for that strength in the post plant.
Yes, absolutely.
At least you then adjust the game plan accordingly.
Okay, upper hand goes to Carmine
Again, they have a very good retake comp, right? They, so many mollies on this map make it pretty nice.
And we saw this attack inside was so strong for them. Brave looking to maybe this time stick around longer. Yes, does note the player,
the
but
knife
doesn't put
is out all of this. Insta smoke comes in same time as this one goes. So you can take your Viper smoke down if you want.
Shin's ultimate. Retriever of the orb here. You see this same sweep towards yellow here.
There goes Dizzy. And they follow behind, but you can see Brave trying to find that timing between it. And he's got it just right. Now Shin is the one who has to handle this. Brave has nowhere to go. Oh, what is that? What in God's name is that from Brave? Finding Shin when he had no right to.
Oh my goodness.
And now Carmine Core are down to 3. And they don't have the spike down. They don't have the strength of the post plant as much anymore.
What the hell? He got an extra one. Dude, I'm pretty sure he thought he was dead.
No Shin. This
he was full blind fired one shot.
Without 1 or 2 kills.
And if
as if that's my, that's probably how they win this round. That's so crazy.
And see Carmine Core cautious, careful, trying to approach. If they get a pick, perfect, but they've got to get it safe somehow. Is it a walk through CT? Yeah, it absolutely is. Flash for Nuzera does
nice
get one
trade.
Quickly traded.
They're gonna get this plant down though. Can they get out?
We're asking for Nuvera.
No.
Can't do it.
And nice duel over towards back yellow.
Back to business.
Just straight up took the aim duel.
15-15. BBL answering right back in kind.
This was one of the big concerns on regulation. It was actually BBL's inability to remove either XMS or Shin. The comfort of that plant coming through and allowing a full 5-man post plant. So this round is almost the perfect storm for BBL. This kill was ridiculous from Brave. Absolutely ridiculous.
No.
Damn, that's what he saw.
He dies by Scream running through a nano swarm, layered with a snake bite a little late, but absolute madness from Brave there.
Timeout coming in. Not sure who's at this point. Maybe one from Carmine Core just because, it's actually BBL, fair enough. At this point, I've got to say though, I'm liking seeing BBL find that little space of timing.
It's been a long day for EMEA today.
Coming in, which we've seen that KO Knife comes
in. Had 3 crazy close maps.
Clears out as well, but they're playing just behind that. I really like what Brave's been trying to do for it.
And
it's their last time out.
It's not as if they're throwing bodies on the line to find that opening engagement. They ultimately keep harping on this. They don't have somebody to throw down with anybody. The other thing being, the expectation has to be that there's not really going to be anybody on the side of Carmine Core that's chomping at the bit to find that first blood. It's very much a slow burn on both sides of the coin here.
Slow burn indeed at 15-15. Bloody hell. Who'd have thought it?
How far down the rabbit hole?
Honestly, I'm in for it now. I don't even care.
All right.
It's fine.
Insta knife over towards B.
But normally when I talk about like what's the maximum OT we've had,
they get no one with that.
Bring up that conversation.
They have pressure here, smoke.
I brought it up now, but I'm not going to fully discuss
Early info.
it. We go back through and Carmine
The turret's been destroyed by something that I missed.
BBL this time. Eyeing up
Okay,
the side.
by the Killjoy Molly.
Navarra being a real nuisance in this.
3 people here. Keep an eye on the Killjoy luck.
Does he get sent to motion?
Nice flash through. Nice trade though from Aslan.
Somehow not caught by it. Does get the trade. Scream doubles down
Nicely
on it
done
though.
from Scream.
Fighting Aslan now. Kushner. Okay, gets to slip into the lower side of the smoke. But in the meantime, we do have the entirety of the B side under wraps. They've got
KCORP?
How deep does Sushi go? And does it? If he got that kill, that could have been a whole different round. But now they're pulling away from the side. Kushner is still
Big Jaw.
here.
Nicely done from Scream. He got 2 very important jewels. Like very, very important
Showing
kills
their strength
on
now.
this round.
Turco does get at least the chance for a plant, but I mean 35 seconds now to play with, and I don't.
The thing that's crazy is like KCORP are kind of convincing in these rounds, and then somehow BBL do like a madness in their on their defense side.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah. Fighting. Just let me get the plant down. All right, Turco. Not gonna make me a believer here today. Scream is gonna get it. Big round for him as well. That's gonna be 16. Carmine Court once again with the upper hand advantage, but it's been the side switch we've seen a couple of times that has been their issue now.
Can Carmine Court drag this one across the line now? It's a beautiful setup here for XMS. Yeah, another example of one of the concerns we had coming in, which is the value from this utility from Carmine Court, especially with some of these compositions. If you drop a duelist, the cornerstone of your play needs
we've been here before.
Utility.
Can they close it out? Navira's not entirely sure what he wants to buy.
Already here from just one map.
Nice. Attack op on Killjoy.
Scream already up to 30. Didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice that happen in the last few rounds.
XMS is 27.
Yeah.
It's been a ride and a half. Actually, a real
knife goes in and hit both, right?
Different. They've committed behind this. Normally they kind of show a little leg and they back away from it. They don't really stick around for this, but this time they are actually staying on this one. Aslan is not backing off either. We're going to see that early utility not finding anything. Kushner, he's not been noted. He's found Shin, gets away as well with his life. Aslan still here. Big work from BBL early on. Oh, he's just scrapping it. He's brawling.
Oh my God!
Aslan, this guy knows no bounds. Coming alive in the wildest times. Oh, and Scream to boot.
Damn, he's having some absolute rounds.
Oh, unbelievable between these two. First time we'd seen them commit to that scrap.
He's having some absolute rounds. The decision making here when he didn't want to take this duel forward, he's going to get dueled from the side, so he pushed forwards. It's pretty cool. Nice aim duels from him. I can't believe he got the third one.
How many times?
Prince Fatty, welcome in. Thank you so much, dude. Nice name, I guess.
There's so many questions about approaching this.
Thank you for using your Prime on me. 3 months.
No, they haven't seen
Appreciate it.
Such a huge curveball to throw out in round 32.
Yeah, he's really stepped up in overtime. I felt like he was insanely quiet. You're saying he was 4 to 17?
Something in the water Satan.
Damn, I didn't think he was that quiet, but yeah.
No, I think that's just on the box.
That's a lot of info. That's a lot of info.
Okay.
They rotate from it as well. But keep an eye on this.
Because I am seeing Scream go over the side.
Still a little Viper off.
Preparing for this one. So BBL, sadly, they have no idea. They've been absolutely red. Carmine Core on the other side are ahead of the curve now. Bit of a rude away.
This should work okay for XMS, but that's a worrying kill.
Unchecked position so far.
Vipers still haven't moved too much.
He's still got Kushner! And Scream gets to hold on towards the back of Dice.
How the hell
They're still holding the sight lines here. Sushni shot towards XMS.
Jaws Viper v Viper goes down. So this initial change of plan. Yep. Whose ult is this? Killjoy's. Oh, pretty nice. Do we see a hero play from Nivera here? He is holding the angle. Okay, he has to go back.
He's respecting this though. Falling away. Huh?
He's got a corner to play here.
Oh no! Oh no! Whoa!
Oh!
Nivera! Back to back.
Oh my God! He's such a talent, man. Holy hell!
Takes 2 with him as Aslan though. The man who changed that prior round with 14 seconds. Is there anything you can do? Nivera is not going to give you anything now. Slowly but surely, it's Scream to do it, waiting in the wings.
Nice round from the ball.
Carmine Core once again taking the upper hand here.
Nevera, man. Another bailout round on the back of this operator. And Nuzera, the timing of this kill coming through completely rips away any options
that was really
that BBL had towards this late round.
So resilient from Carmine Core, though, because they keep losing and coming back in. It's just
okay.
marvelous
Can
to watch.
anyone win an attack round?
Side.
Look at it.
And now we see the test again.
I don't want to entertain this B main engagement this time around. No. An early knife sent through, and it's going to potentially put Nuzera in a position. Oh, not this spot again.
Up here, and he gets attacked.
Oh my!
Huh?
He did.
Sushi just aimed.
That's incredible.
That guy is just ridiculous. I want to see that one. I'm sure it's just literally just the heads just appearing up.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we're going to replay that one. How's
so
he phase 2 and just double dinked them both?
This could be their final goal. Calls in support.
This might be an overstep from the Viper. Where are you going?
Previously. Getting this early advantage.
It's actually playing a lot safer. I like that.
Very deep. It's Shin once again. It takes away that comfort of the plant coming through. XMS still here, so the
this one's never going to end.
3 players alive. It means the one has to commit to this
people here.
plant.
Killjoy Molly on the site.
They've got 5 to play with.
Double Molly for the Viper.
In their hand, right? What's Nuzera do with this?
I have the careful.
Okay, gonna go for this now. An off-kilter plant.
Nuzera's been tagged.
He has been. They know where he's trying to plant now. Oh, and the adjustment on the util. Nuzera's in danger. He's able to avoid it so far. Desperate for a pick, but no one's giving them that opportunity. No one wants to give them that. Yeah, absolutely not. Turco just slamming the door, and yes, they have the plant down, but it's going to be XMS and Nuzera
to try and make something out of this. It felt like they had 2 different plans here. It really felt like they had 2 different plans.
It just looks impossible. BBL once again. We go further. 17-17.
We just live here now.
Maybe a little stronger here. These two inseparable.
Very little to call between these two teams.
Show me that shot at the start, though. Yeah, look at this.
That is.
Bam.
Wow.
Oh, god damn, Sushni. That damage alone.
This was Screaming Shin once again on that mission to deal with the turret. Force some sort of pressure onto that back line. You know, force BBL to adjust into one side or the other, or even actually to readdress mid. But immediately rips it away. Similar to the previous round, it just removes so many options for Carmine Core within the first 20 seconds of the round.
Yep. Let's go. Carmine Core defending side. Getting proactive, though. Big intent behind this, showing a lot over towards 8.
Similar curveball than what BBL pulled out.
Yeah, I like it.
Something that's not happened before, something new.
Oh,
but
beautiful.
That's not new. Nevera lands another shot with the operator.
This guy's a monster on this side. Game-changing for Carmine Core throughout this. Scream. I mean, if it was anyone else,
it's
position, but it is Scream.
He doesn't have an agent to get out, but
and see finds Aslan.
You kind of don't expect anyone on this comp to even be playing that angle, so that's probably why it's worked.
Come on, the brothers Grimm just one by one taking down BBL. They're going in drabs here. No collective approach to this. Sushni and Turco would need again 2v5 territory, which looks very unlikely now, as they have so little to clear these positions, push them away from the site. So flash comes in, Turco. Actually, Sushni to find Scream. Let's see that discipline kick in now for Carmine Core. She don't want to start messing around with this. Let's play smart.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds. Let me get that plant going. They're clearing all these ratty close angles. Now they know they've got them at least respecting
Surely a Molly is getting thrown.
Gonna try and get the spike down. Get away from sight. Sushni, dangerous!
Dude, Nivera is all over them as well.
Was Shin, goes down, Turco, oh my god!
Goes down swinging.
Yeah, I mean, it was down to 2. In the end, it's fine. Carmine Core once again will take advantage. But we've seen this before. We've seen it time and time again now.
Yeah, Nabul is really farming.
You have to.
He's getting multiple 3Ks in overtime.
This war of attrition should come to an end.
Look at it.
BBL once again being punished with no real way to force Nevera off these angles. Like I said, they're very safe, very deep angles that even if they find this kill,
we're here forever.
From Carmine Core that's close proximity.
I can feel it. This is the end.
Nevera
this is the end.
Now.
I can feel it building. KCORP are winning this round. I'm putting it out there right now. I'm calling it. I can sense the madness stopping.
Sitting on 18 now. BBL, how much do you have left in the tank? How many more times can you be put in this position? This time noted. They know there's been aggression. They have been working outside that utility early on, though, forcing the hand of Carmine Core to invest a little bit sooner just to clear this close area. Now drone going to go through. How much does it see?
Nothing this time around. Adjustment of the turret position as well. So,
chat, they're just blessers now. You lot need to accept it.
BBL.
Has been, look, Kushner, I think, is actually
the new wave is here.
Maybe early, preemptive here to this.
Smoke's not necessarily going to cause any problems with Shin being on pipes already.
No.
I think maybe they just heard a step though, because Kushner is headed back this direction.
I mean, there's a lot of util being put towards this. No intent behind it yet. The wall just, I think, got committed there. And now they've got to know that this is the end goal. This is where they're intending to be, but it is still just the 3 players here. That fourth has not.
I'm so nervous. There's 3 people here. What's the Omen flash like when they want it?
Turco yet to be moved out of position. Might be next on the chopping block. Does need to be careful if he gets pinned towards this. Lil Bro going to try and come in and hit
coming into plant.
He's doing it just right about now.
Oh.
Nothing to deny.
Dubra's got the plant
is
off.
Down. 5v5 post plant. This is where we see
G2 post plant. They have a lot of mollies.
XMS is going to find an early opener as well.
I say a lot of mollies. They've still got 2.
Again, this is the concern. Lots of utility burnt up this time around. That's only the snake bites for Nuzera. Scream ready with his flash.
Aslan, he's so close though. He's gotten Scream down, and there's more. He's trying to get in their face. Shin, XMS in unison, finding him.
It was never in doubt.
Breaking the back of BBL here, brave in a 1v4. It's just too much.
Never in doubt.
What a
crazy game. Chat, how long was this map? Felt like it was like an hour 25, hour 30.
Wow. What an exhausting series to have to play out.
Yeah, this was the fast map.
Yes, map 1.
It was 3 days and 8 hours.
BBL on Icebox.
Oh my goodness, this one was crazy.
Don't see those often.
Nabul in overtime, there he is.
So many individual players stepping up to the plate as well. When it takes so much to dig deep and deliver. Nivera, man, absolutely insane. Early on, Shin and Scream, definitely the shining stars for Carmine Core, though.
That was a long series, and it's going to be a longer evening, because that is only map 1. Do not go anywhere. Do stay tuned.
Yeah, we're sticking with this.